Are you serious? Another damn rectangle health bar. Are we just going to copy the same design like some uninspired bunch of amateurs? Look at all the other games. Rectangle, rectangle, f***ing rectangle. We're better than this. Where's the creativity, for heaven's sake?
What do you expect? That's just health bar.
Be more creative, mortal. Make something special.
Alright. Let's make a snake health bar. As I know nothing about drawing, let's go to Leonardo AI and generate a picture with this description. Bring it into Photoshop and use the object selection tool. If you drag it like this, it only selects the object in that area. Then go to Select, Quick Selection tool, minus and deselect the things you don't want. In my case, I only want the outer snake. Rasterize the layer. Press Ctrl and X to cut the snake, and then paste it. Then I put a circle as a guide to make the inner slider. On a new layer, using the Paint tool, I make a path. Right-click, make selection, then click on the snake layer, press Ctrl X, and then Ctrl V to paste it along the path. Right-click the image, blending option, and give it a color overlay and inner shadow. Now export each image separately. The snake and the inner bar. Bring them into the Unity and make sure the texture type is a sprite. Right-click, create canvas. Then create a panel. UI slider. Delete the handle, intractable, no, transition, none, navigation, none, assign background and fill image. Select the field game object, image type, field, fill origin to right. Now the bar rotates fine. Adjust the size if needed. Remove the ugly white from the panel. Let's make a script and call it slider snake. Define variables for slider, max health, and current health. Write a function for set max health and for when the health value changes. At first, the current value equals max health, so the slider is full. Give the script to the slider. We need a function for take damage so the slider value changes. Inside that function, if the player has health, the damage amount is subtracted from current health. This line prevents it from going below 0. Then the slider value equals current health. Okay, let's assume he is our hero. Make sure he has a hit parameter and animation. Now we create another script called hit slider for this character. There we define the animator and the function to get hurt. We call a slider snake class here, so when he gets hurt, we call the take damage function of the slider code. Also, we need the hurt animation for the hero. Give this script to the hero. If the animator is in the child game object, adjust the code accordingly. In the enemy code, I added a function for punching the hero to deal damage. And now we need to really make him hurt.
Don't worry, I can make him hurt. And I truly hope he enjoys the pain.
So, how does the slider look?
Kinda boring, mortal. I want the health to drip away slowly, not jump like a startled rabbit. Make him suffer, gradually, deliciously.
If you want the slider value to move smoothly and not jump, Add a speed variable. We also need a variable for target health. Target health is like current health, but we use it with Lerp. In update, we check if the slider value is not equal to the target value. If so, it lerps towards that value at a certain speed. So now,
We can do better. I want the health bar to twist and spin whenever I hit this poor fool. I want him to feel every single strike.
to make it rotate, define rotate duration and rotate amount. We also need to store the right transform of the slider. We write a function so that when the hero gets hurt, the slider rotates slightly and then returns to its original position after a while. The angle can be random. First, store the original rotation value. For target rotation, we rotate the slider on the z-axis. So what does this code do? This code is inside a coroutine to smoothly interpolate rotation over time. Elapsed accumulates the time since the rotation has started. T is the fraction of completion from 0 to 1 for Lerp, so the rotation smoothly goes from target to original over rotation duration seconds. Alright, so now it rotates. What's next?
We need a little punchy flair. Make him squish and stretch when I hit him. He should feel the pain in style.
So we also scale it slightly when damage is done. Like before, define a scale amount and a scale duration. This is similar to rotation, but we don't need quaternion because we just use vector 3 for scale. Satisfied now?
Oh, so satisfying. I could punch him forever and never get bored.